Hey, what's going on YouTube? So today's video is going to be about the this week's weekly event, the Dragon Slayers. So without delay, let's hop into it. So let's see. So starting off, these heroes have a special bonus against dragon heroes, which it's kind of showing the theme from last week of trying to trying to get the dragon meta out of here, I guess, and stabilize things a little bit since they made dragons so overpowered. So bad news for my team, but it is what it is. Let's see, earns suns from running all this. So that's same from last week. I won't read every single word. I kind of get the gist of it, but it same as last week. No real restrictions, or as far as earning suns, anyways. So do your usual stuff, dungeons, islands, stuff like that, and it'll give you suns. It doesn't actually give the specific instruction of past uh, dungeon or island 5 on the normal, so I think you're good to do it from wherever, but just in case, if you are running lower level dungeons, just double check for that you're getting suns in the rewards afterwards. Let's see. Just telling you that they invaded Evo Island. So this part, um, I guess don't get wrapped up in what it says. So here's the reason why. So what it says is that you earn 10 times the regular suns if you run Sunlight Summit. So let me show you why. As you can see, the energy is 10 times the amount of what energy normally is at 5, right? So this is a 50 energy dungeon. So I would expect nothing less for spending 10 times the amount of energy than a 10 times reward. So it only makes sense. I would recommend not running this dungeon if you have the time for it. Stick to the 5s. The reasoning is if you run a 50 energy dungeon, it will give you the 10 times reward. The problem is if you get a silver chest at the end of this, you only get the 280 times 10 amount, right? So 2,800. If you run the 5 energy dungeon, there's a chance that you can have like 7 silver chests and 3 gold chests, which will be more than the gold chest gives you 307 suns compared to the normal silver chest, which gives you 280. So 280 is the base that you get. That's the minimum, and I think you can get up to 307 with gold, and the highest chest, which name escapes me at the moment, but that gives you 404. So there's a chance you could get a gold or an even higher chest and get away from the base minimum of 280 out of your 10 tries, which will be larger than the base of a silver chest here. So there's just a chance that you can get more suns from running the 5 energy dungeon than the 50. Now, if you're in a pinch for time, and you just have to knock them out, then yeah, I would go for the 50. It's the quickest way to get from point A to B. But if you have the time, I'd grind out the 5 energy, and not necessarily this event dungeon, but wherever. Because actually, if we look back here, it's not limited to the event dungeon. It doesn't say that anywhere. So you can continue farming for your celestial evos or regular evos for ascensions, your materials, stuff like that. You can hit whatever dungeons you want, and you will be within the realm of the event to get suns. So I would grind out excuse me, 5 energy dungeons because I think in the long run you get more energy than running or more suns from it than running the um, times 10, the Sunlight Summit. So you can do what you want. That's just my suggestion. This is talking about your overall resources. Whoever has the most at the end, it goes by the ranking. It's a tough competition. You can go for it if you want to, as always. Let's see. And then it's just talking about the daily thresholds, which you can find within here. So the player ranking is here, guild ranking, and the daily thresholds. Quick tip, and I'll mention this in my later videos where I'll be covering guild and events. I would save your events, your quests, I mean, to the very end, because that gives you the most likely of a chance to be able to get the highest. Oh, I don't know why I clicked on that. The highest reward in the daily threshold, because in the beginning you can get up to a certain amount, but if you save up all of your quests till the very end, at least the last day, you have a there's a potential of you actually getting to 200,000 suns, and you'll be able to get these tokens. So that's just a helpful tip that I've been using. Um, let's see here. I guess I'll go ahead and view the event shop real quick. So here are the hero tokens that you can buy this week. So there's two I have in mind that you should probably focus on for late game. That would be Dagon is a good one to focus on, and maybe one that's more enticing because of the price would be Agnon. Agnon will come in handy for Tower of Pawnage, and I'll show that in a later video on why that is, but he would be a good one to also go for. Those two are the ones that'll benefit probably the most out of all of them, out of all the heroes here, in my opinion, but that could change. And I would say that I guess potentially these two have some pretty good value because they've been pushing they're kind of the anti dragon team heroes right now because of their ultimate skin, but their ultimate skin is super hard to come by, so that's why they're kind of like only for the people that can get high ranking in the player ranking. It's like I think I rank like 2,000, so I'm nothing compared to the top 10. At least as far as my want to spend my resources to get that top rank, but maybe. Um, let's see here. I think I've covered everything. So that's basically it. It's tough. I know for some of those that are used to the events because they had a late running one previously, and then they honestly I think they initiated this event super late in the day, and I think it caught a lot of people off guard because they had already done their daily quest for the day, and so they didn't have to log back on. So it's kind of a tough one, but we gotta do it. Gotta keep up our quota within our guild. Um, so just follow the daily tasks that I have on my channel, the big 3 daily. Collect your energy, and you'll do just fine. For those lower levels, if this is your first event, have fun, and that's pretty much it. I think I've covered it all. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one.